past two phases of Modi government's smooth movement with neighborhood first policy, the advent of the third phase seems uneven, be it with Nepal, Maldives, Sri Lanka, and particularly more recent with Bangladesh. So, sir, what changes should we expect in neighborhood first policy in one hand, and what India should expect from neighboring countries in the other hand to eventually strengthen the relations?
Some of India's earlier investments are helping to mitigate some of the relationship, even though there's political volatility in these countries. So I think a few things. One, I think you can mitigate that relationship, and we've seen this successfully with Sri Lanka and Maldives recently, where despite, again, political changes in those countries, we've had relatively successful visits by leaders of the Maldives and Sri Lanka to India recently, more agreements signed, more connectivity and more integration. Secondly, India needs to be clear, though, that given the geographical proximity and the ethnic overlap, and in some cases such as Nepal, open borders, that these countries also need to be sensitive to some of India's security interests. Now, Bangladesh right now presents a particularly severe and unique challenge, just because you've had a change in government there after a very long time. You have a very disparate group of leaders in the coalition there who have competing interests, and you also have some very severe economic vulnerabilities that are coming to the fore right now, where India will actually be needed in many ways. Bangladesh will matter to India much more than it matters to any other country, to the US or to China, to anybody else. And so ultimately India will have no choice but to invest more in that relationship.